Hey guys, it's Michaela and you are watching FunsizedStyle. So for today's video, I'm going to be creating this Gleam Beam makeup tutorial utilizing the corresponding products that were in my Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box, Gleam Beam. And I'm using the products that were included in my Gleam Beam Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box to complete a corresponding makeup tutorial, Gleam Beam. As you can see, the bold contrast of the lip was the main focus of this look, and the eyeshadow and all the other products as well were meant to be incredibly natural. I'll also have the unboxing linked here in the icon if you'd like to see that. It provides some really great swatches of these products ahead of time as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this Gleam Beam makeup tutorial utilizing the corresponding products in my Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box, Gleam Beam. I'll also have a link down in the description box below where you can subscribe to Sweet Sparkle. So for real this time, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into this makeup tutorial. So these corresponding Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box makeup tutorials to go along with the theme. Sometimes I do my core face products first to kind of speed things up because obviously Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box doesn't include foundation and things like that, color matching products. Sometimes I'll skip them because it's to save time and so it's not as repetitive every time because products like that are the same every time. Since I recently showed you guys that routine, I figured I would do my primer and foundation ahead of time before this, plus my acne is super bad so I needed to cover it up. Like for some reason, whenever I do these tutorials, it's when my acne is always the worst. Anyway, so I will go ahead and show you what products I did use, but again, just to speed up the process, you guys know what it looks like when I apply these two products. I have everything linked down below. I still have to do my concealer and powder and things like that, but these two products I went ahead and did before starting this video. The foundation that I use is actually a CC cream, and this is the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC cream, and I'm in the shade Light. You guys know this is a product I've been using it forever. I haven't done a everyday makeup routine in like 3 years, and obviously a lot of those products have changed, including this. I didn't used to use this. So next month you guys will be seeing my everyday makeup routine. For some reason I didn't show you guys this product first, which I should have because it's the product that I applied first, but this is the NYX First Base Primer Spray. This is used as my primer. Again, I obviously knew to put this on first, but for some reason I showed you guys my foundation. We'll go ahead and get into the rest of the tutorial now, and I'll let you know when I utilize one of the products in my Gleam Beam Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box. It won't be for a little while yet though because there's only 3 makeup products I'll be using from that box in this tutorial, and I'll link my unboxing here in the iCard if you want to find out why. It won't be more towards the end. Lately my skin has been more oily, so I've been using some different powders lately that work a little bit better when my skin is more oily. It's actually not bad today, so I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder. Actually, I lied. I need to do concealer first. I'm just like not with it today, you guys. Not sure what's going on. I have a lot on my plate though, so that's probably why. For concealer, I'm going to be using my Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Concealer, and I'm in the shade C1.55. I'm pretty sure I mention this almost every time, but I love the way that it mattifies my skin, and I just really love the coverage that this concealer has. Probably hence the name Fluidity Full Coverage Concealer. Now finally getting into powder. This is again the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Translucent Powder. The next product that I'm going to utilize in this Gleam Beam makeup tutorial is by Coastal Scents, and this is the Step 1 Eye Primer to prime my eyes for eyeshadow, obviously. While the eyeshadow primer sets, I'm going to be using my Bahama Mama bronzer by the Balm Cosmetics to bronze my face. This look is incredibly natural. Makeup is usually pretty natural, hardly includes any products to really accentuate the look. They didn't even include eyeshadow in the Gleam Beam Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box. So I am going to be using my own palette for that, and it's even more natural than I normally go for. We're going to glam it up a little bit since it's meant to be Gleam Beam. But the overall colors in this whole look are going to be incredibly natural, except for they did add a bit of a wow factor to the lip products, which you'll see. The next product I'm going to use in this Gleam Beam makeup tutorial utilizing the products are with my Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box. I'm finally utilizing one of those products, and this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Liquid Highlighter. So I have this mini beauty blender type of thing. I'm going to use it to apply this to my cheekbone and just anywhere that I would normally apply highlighter. This is the way that I like to do it, to apply liquid highlighter. I don't know if it's an unconventional way or if this is how most gals do it, but this is how I do it. Here's what the tip looks like. I'm actually going to use the tip, use that to apply the highlighter to my face, and then I'll use this blender, beauty blender, to blend that out, obviously. I'm not looking the most glam right now, but in just a moment it will look totally fine. One step at a time, guys. Oh dear. I used way too much and this doesn't blend. Okay, well, I'm just gonna use my finger instead because I think it's blending better with my finger. This is so bad. I would not recommend this product. I've used a lot of liquid highlighters from Sweet Sparkle Beauty Boxes, and they typically blend just fine. And yeah, I know I used a lot, but like, shoot, that came out fast. I'm gonna use my foundation brush to blend this out, because hopefully there's obviously some foundation on my brush. Okay, I think that literally saved the day. That's with the foundation brush saving the day. I normally don't talk through this process, but I just need to let you guys know that this is not working perfect. Well, it's still a little shimmery, so I think it worked. Just have to blend it out with like a really thick brush, like a thick fluffy brush like this. I think that saved the day. We're glowing, don't worry. We're beaming. It's glowing. It did not blend well with this beauty blender like normal liquid highlighters do that I've tried, so that is a real bummer. I personally would not recommend this LA Girl Pro Conceal Liquid Highlighter. Let me know if you have utilized this product and what you thought of it. Maybe it's just me. I typically use powder highlight as it is. Liquid highlights that I've tried from Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box have been just fine. And this one has been the one that I have least preferred so far. Would not recommend this, but again, that's just my opinion. Which, that's too bad, because that was the product that was like, the theme is obviously Gleam Beam, and that was the product that was supposed to make me Gleam Beam, and that's the product that I dislike the most. That's a bummer. I mean, we obviously made it work. Took a lot of blending. Next, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows, and I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics Brow Power Universal Eyebrow Pencil. I have been using this for a little bit now since I got a refill of this, I guess, in an Ipsy bag recently. See why I switched over to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil, because I went back and forth between these two, and I still like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz the best over this brow pencil, but I'm out of that. So I want to use this up, and I'm waiting for a new Anastasia Brow Wiz to arrive. But fear not, this should work in the meantime. And I wouldn't say that I totally dislike this product, but between the two brow products, this one is probably second place compared to first place. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in these brows. Next, I'm going to be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel to make sure that my brows stay in place. So typically, Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box includes at least one eyeshadow in the box. And I didn't receive any eyeshadows, at least in my box. Look is meant to be incredibly natural. In fact, I think this is one of the most natural makeup looks for a Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box theme. And so that being said, I want to do an incredibly natural eye look, but still have it be sparkly and glam since the theme is Gleam and Beam. And I wanted it to be a neutral, natural palette that I haven't really used before on my channel or haven't used very much. So I didn't want to just use my typical everyday eyeshadow palette like my Urban Decay Naked palette or my Too Faced Bonbons palette. So I went in my collection to see what I have. And this is a palette that I've never talked about on my channel. I received this several Christmases ago because it was when I was like really starting to get into like nicer makeup, and it was limited edition, so I thought I needed to have it. This is the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani eyeshadow palette. This is like way old. They certainly don't make this anymore, but I thought it would be absolutely perfect for this look because of how incredibly natural the shades are in this upper corner here. So I figured I could create a perfect eyeshadow look for the Gleam Beam makeup tutorial to go along with theme. So I'll go ahead and create a look and let you guys know what shadows I end up using. This eyeshadow goes along perfect with a Gleam Beam theme for a makeup tutorial. I absolutely love this. I had no idea how pigmented this palette is, and I absolutely love it. So I'll go ahead and walk you through what shadows I use. So for my lid, I used the shade Skimp, and then in my outer V, I used Zone. In my outer V, I used Anaheim, and then in my crease, I used the shade Zone. The color that you saw me use my finger for is this yellowy gold shade on top, and this is in the shade Bathwater. What I love about it is it's like a very neutral shimmer, but it's not like a green toned gold, and it's not like overly gold. It's just a nice yellow, like light yellow gold, if that makes sense. This is perfect for the theme, like so perfect for the natural theme of this Gleam Beam makeup tutorial to go along with the Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box theme using those products. So actually, I shouldn't say I highly recommend it. I do. It's incredibly pigmented and beautiful, but it is long retired, and I mean long retired. But if you know of somebody selling this, I would definitely recommend it in that scenario. And I'm sorry I haven't featured this on my channel more. This is like actually the first time that I really utilized this palette. I can tell you that I'm going to be utilizing it a lot more. This is so perfect for the theme, and I love the way that the shadow turned out. For this Gleam Beam Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box theme and this corresponding tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and skip blush. There was not a blush included in the Gleam Beam Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box, and I don't have really a blush that goes along with this super vibrant lip color that's included in the Gleam Beam Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box. And plus with this highlight and everything and the shadow, I just think it'd be best if we skip blush. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and apply mascara off camera because you guys know I don't do that anymore because I just don't like the way I look when I apply mascara. I'll show you guys what products I'm going to use, obviously. So I'm going to use my lash primer from L'Oreal, and this is the L'Oreal Luminous Primer. And then for mascara, I'm going to be using the Wander Beauty Mile High Club Volume and Lengthening Mascara. So lastly, for the makeup tutorial, I just have lip products. And the lip products are all from the Gleam Beam Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box. So first we have this lip liner from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Natural, and it also comes with a little blending brush on the side here around the end. So we'll go ahead and try this out, and you can check out the unboxing in the iCard here, and it shows some really great swatches of really how smooth it is. So I'm excited to see if it applies just as easily as it swatches. I thought I would like the wider tip for this lip liner, but I almost feel like it covers my entire lips, but my lips are super small, obviously. So I am still gonna go ahead and blend this out and then apply the really bold lip color on top, or in between, that they also included. I really like this little blending brush that's on the end. It really helps smooth everything out. This is super nice. The last product that was included in the Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box Gleam Beam makeup tutorial, and the last product in this makeup tutorial overall is this tinted lip balm by Cailyn Cosmetics, and this in the shade Scarlet. Now, just to let you guys know, this is incredibly bold. So again, I'm surprised they included a lip liner like this, but we'll see what they look like together. But we'll just see. We gotta try it out. Saw, I just went ahead and put this tinted lip balm over the lip liner because honestly it was just too hard to try to put them together and it just didn't look right, the two shades. This seems more like a liquid lipstick almost than a tinted balm, and I definitely would not say it's tinted. Like, it's very, very bold. But I think this definitely screams like a Gleam and Beam makeup tutorial because I'm definitely gleaming and beaming. I really like the bold contrast with the lip with the really neutral eye look. This is a very different look for me, but super, super fun and bright, but yet like still super natural with all the products that were included. I'll give you guys a final look of this Gleam and Beam makeup tutorial. So that is it for the Gleam and Beam makeup tutorial utilizing the products that were in my Gleam and Beam Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box. I'll have all the products that I used in this tutorial linked down below. I really, really like how this look turned out, and of course I'm not usually disappointed with the final product of my corresponding Sweet Sparkle Beauty Box makeup tutorial. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thanks again, and I'll see ya in my next video. Bye guys!